me not realizing for the last year or so, or however long it's been. There's actually a marketplace filter. Sorry, chat head has gone today. There's a price filter. Is it understandable why I thought that was not there? Yeah, it's using OBS and it's streaming. Fortunately, it's not having to use like double the processing power. It's just basically uploading because I've got pretty good internet, so it can upload to each. Um, Turn Wender. Oh, don't get me started on the Wender cups, man. I apologize to everyone that is hampered and messed with the inconvenience of that. Vision attribute is low. It is. I need to get my eyes tested again. Put the glasses back on. Evening Snake, how are we doing? Price doesn't matter when you're. I'm not MFL rich, mate. 117. I have pretty good Wi-Fi. We're a flex, man. So nonchalant. I think we. um. So we've got 48 hours until the first watch along because I'll be doing a watch along. Yeah, I've not the chat on stream. I don't think will be synced with. I need to have a. I know how to do it. I just didn't have enough time to do it today. I basically just thought I will stream to YouTube and try and do it within 19 minutes. What time are we raffling off the 17 MFL, the 107, the 17 MFL? Can we raffle off that? Crikey, imagine if I could raffle off MFL like that. We had a situation where we initially got the pack to someone who won it on the stream, but I couldn't find who it was for a while. So I was like, Lucas, can I just transfer MFL the pack? And then because you guys distribute the MFL, can you just distribute the MFL to him? Or the pack to him? And they were like, no, we can't do that. I was like, oh. But yeah, for people who... What's up, Kev? And Benny. And Aaron, good to all see you in it. Crikey, there's quite a fair few of you. It's probably the wrong time. I didn't think there'd be this many of you in on a Monday, to be fair. So great to see all of you. I feel like I'm really rusty. I've not streamed. Well, I was on Laird stream on Friday, which I had a great time. Maybe I used all my energy up hosting Laird. This is the baddest moment for a stream. The baddest moment. Can we leave? No, I don't want you to leave. It's Tactics Day. This is what I've managed to whip up for the Wyverns. And this season in bronze, which is going to put us, I think it puts us third. Is the CS2 major? To tell you what, great failure. I'm a Team Liquid fan. I've got a Team Liquid jersey from 2017, I think it is, maybe even 2015, in my drawer down here. I've got a picture with like I got a picture with all the old Liquid gang when it was Simple, Hiko, Nitro, Elige, and Twists. I've got a photo with all of them apart from Simple because Simple wasn't there, walking outside Wembley Arena or something like that. So I need to check in with the CS. I only ever check into the majors. I don't really watch. I used to play quite a bit, but I don't play anymore. And this is what I'm currently rocking with in bronze. I managed to get a wonderful striker from Duff. Well, wonderful, it's kind of up to debate, but I think he's wonderful because he has a tremendous shooting stat. And realistically, for me, what worked well for me back in the last season was having one striker with like good shooting, good pace, and another striker who was just stupidly high on shooting. I know 92 is, for the most part, is pretty high in in relative terms to the rest of the database of players. But when you should have taken mine at 93. Well, hey ho, Snake. Hey ho. If he wants to come on the Wyverns next season, mid-season, we can sort out a deal. If things are going Pete Tong for me. However, I feel like having someone with really high shooting, especially in bronze when I'm the underdog in most games, is going to... Oh, you sold him. Nice. Hope you got a good price from there. Is sort of a bit of a... you need it, especially when you come against like strong strong goalkeepers. The Wyverns aren't blessed in the projections as always. Club info will do that. We'll go the long way then. We're not blessed in this department. We are currently rocking 10th. Although it's actually not a massive difference. If you look between, the MMR one we're going to look at there, even if we look at in-game 11, there's what? I'm at 81.45, just say 81.5. And then third and fourth are sitting at 82.5. So only one overall in terms of difference. There's not a huge difference between those, a lot of the teams in this league, which is interesting. However, Cincinnati, Ciudad, and I think it's, who else has got quite a lot of legendaries in their side? Someone else has. Although Florianopoulos only has 14 players, which is interesting. He'll have to get some more, otherwise it's going to be a bit stuffed. I'm in exam period and still haven't found a rotational striker for Stone. Is any? Oh, yikes! Studying, Aaron, or you're studying to get a striker? I'm all in on 4-3-3 attack on my teams this season. Angeball, that is brave. Angeball is brave. Very, very brave. I've got to read both YouTube and Twitch here. I do need, next time we'll combine them together. I have full lone bronze team you would dream to be in your... What are other bronze leagues like? So winning the cup and betting with simplification. IT Law, Numanak. Got a whole empty team now. See, look at this, the bottom two in here. Is this your one, Snake? No. Just saw the Vipers and just immediately went to Snakes. Good night, Aaron. Cheers popping by, my friend. Div 12. And I always say every season, folks, please take projections with a pinch of salt. There's so much nuance and variables that can happen throughout a season, like the manager just not rotating, suspensions, cups, all that can really change the outlook, and progression being one as well, which is often overlooked in the dynamics of leagues. I have done a sellout thing today, and there used to always be pre-roll ads, and I've now switched it so there's one ad every hour, and just let you know there is like a minute ad coming up in a minute. I've snoozed it for the last 15 minutes because I didn't want to do it at the start, and we never do them for pack drop ones because it's just completely wrong to do it for them. Which one of you speaks Jamaican? I learned that Wendurk. I did see that, Obi, in the Discord. Wendurk in Jamaican is Wendurk. Who would have thought? I'm not going to do a Jamaican accent. That's something I'm not going to do. But if I saw what you also said was who you're on bronze 15. Calver then. I reckon Calver's maybe at Paris. I'll try and we'll get him more than a few beers, and we can and we can get him to speak some Jamaican. I reckon that might be the play here. We get Calver to speak Jamaican. Calver's a man of many languages. French, he can speak French. Well, basic French anyway. Obviously Polish. As long as it's monk beer, very true. Monk beer. Monk beer is not a language. Monk beer. Good old monk beer. There's a Belgian pub in Norwich, I believe, as well, called the Belgian Monk, would you believe? I think is a very original name. Also, you can speak Dutch as well, but Dutch basically know what English, don't they? So let's have a look. This is your one. Anaconda Athletics. I feel like I've been done by. I feel like bronze 8 is a stupidly strong. 82's the highest. 914, 907, 904, 915, 917. Yeah, 934. Fucking hell. Like the top 4 here is way and above. Oh, So, I hate this ladder I'm in. I hate it. It's got David SR Monkey above me. I realise it's got Quinny below me now. So it's got Quinny, Calver, myself, and who else is in there as well? I'll just say SR Monkey. It's like 4 of us, and that's great for content wise. It makes great for the pod as well. And to those of you who have tuned into the pod today, into the Diamond Deep Dive, a massive thank you to all of you. There's always been, we've already basically hit 100 people viewing on YouTube, near enough, with the Spotify combined, which is phenomenal. So big thank you to all of you who've tuned in. Buy another bronze license that league and get into a new league due to dual ownership. But what happens if it's not the Wyverns that get moved? What happens if it's the other one? Then I'm just sat there. They may go, oh, maybe it's the club that stays in there, or has already always been in there, stays in there. And then my other teams are a bit try again next season. I think we'll be all right though. I got the Espartals a prediction second, but this could be a bit more of a tricky one because we strengthened in mid-season in season 5, and we did quite well. I ended up finishing like 7th, I think it was, but we were in the bottom 4 for most of the season, then pushed out of it. So, and we've not got as much strength. However, the one saving grace that I'm not sure things like projections don't take into account is misfit players, where, you know, I've got a couple players who are like 70 rated who go to like a 77 or a 76 when they're played in like their secondary position. So I'm not sure that this considers that. Does IG show them? Does it? Does it show them in game? I guess in game 11. Okay, maybe that makes sense. Best in game 11 would reflect that. 74. This probably sounds about right. Obviously, Snake, you want to see that team, don't you? I'll just show you. This team's a bit unfortunate, this one, because it's sort of like the middle child of my agency right now. Where but it helps if we can actually get something to load, doesn't it? That would be handy if the club fancies loading. I'm not worried about them. 3-6 points. They are sort of the middle child of my agency, where I've got the 2 Norwich licenses and smashed in between them is this Iron license, which I had no intention to get promoted from Stone in end of season 4, but we managed to do the second versus second. I think it was. We went up. I think it was second. We came and then won the second v second spot. Then off the back of that, we've then just maintained an iron. Obviously, it's great because of from MFL earnings point of view, it's great to be in the division above. However, I'm not going to like pump players into it to try and keep them up. I mean, Jurgens, this keeper, for example, he was a younger keeper. I had 2 keepers, one that was quite old and one that was quite young, and then he went up by 2, I think, last season. Yeah, 2 from a 76 to a 78, and then I've just captained him all the time. And I think if there's any positions which you need to have sort of overpowered overrules in, especially in the lower divisions of the pyramid, I think goalkeeper's certainly one of them. Last season, I believe he was my best player. Stats-wise and the eye test, he was just good. And striker, of course, and striker. That was the one I was going to get to as well, Snake. Yeah, you need to have a good striker in there. Not having a good striker. My midfield could be strengthened, but this is, apart from Guerrero, it's all my own midfield, and I don't want to bring in players. I quite like this side that aside from, I think it's one player, there might even be one player, I own this whole squad. So I quite like to have a team where I own all the earnings because it offsets the loans out that I have to give for the Wyverns, because I sort of own like 65% of the Wyvern side. I'm slowly picking up more players for that, but I sort of want to wait for some older players to happen first and do that retirement piece. Van Inkel is one of those. That's a misfit that I need to give more game time. but he's just a misfit because he's got super high 83rd. That side is a fraud anyways. This side is a fraud. I don't really know how it... Slobodov is one of my favourite players, and just I think his name's just cracking. I think Slobodov is such a good name, and with a centre mid who's got 82 shooting. When he was in Stone, he was just on fire. Just bang, bang, bang. Compter, or probably Compt, knowing is it's... Oh, the Wyverns. The Wyverns is a fraudulent side. However... they're not cheap loan gifts, thank you very much. I don't think they're cheap loan gifts. There have been some seasons, but that's the networking effect, right? When you have loan players in, there are some of them here, 5%, 4%. Calver, I said to Calver, can I have one of your goalkeepers on 4%, right? And he went, I had someone offer me 5%, but I'll give you Wendurk discount. I went, fuck you, Wendurk discount is 0%. 0%. 3% on an 83. That 3%... That 3%'s me. I've got no player under 4%. Palmer gave me 2%, but Palmer, we do deals with each other. Might as well call your team the Bronze Heist. I'm not the Bronze Heist, thank you very much. I'm not having this. This is absolute... This is fraudulent behaviour from chat. Rory Gilman, 352B. Oh, don't get me started on 352B. I've not tested it this season. It might be a rotation side for me, but I'm probably going to stick with the 4-1-2-1-2 for rotation. I just need... Don't sack the manager. I need Trinidad to start kicking off his progression again. He's progressing so well in the last 2 and a bit seasons. He's just plateaued. And the chances of him hitting his prime age is like stupidly slim. Like really, really slim. So I'm hoping it's just, that unique progression path in a couple of seasons' time. And hopefully this season he just goes up like another 2. An 81 rated striker is kind of average for bronze, but I need like an 82-83 pair up front, and that's really nice then. I've got a couple of players who are just a couple of stats away from going up a bit in their overall, which is nice. Playing 3-5-3-D seems strong. Rory, Rory, you aren't this Rory here, right? Just to double check. He'll start shooting up when you bring in... True, Obi. We got Trinidad and Tobago. I did see you testing a fair bit. I'm assuming this is you, Rory, here. If not, then yeah, that's you. I wanted to know, did you change anything up? Because you were smacking me or winning for like loads, and then suddenly I won like 3 out of the 5. So I just wondered, did you change anything in the middle of this game? Okay, you did change tactics. Okay. I was actually okay with losing these games by like 2 goals, 1 goal. I feel that was perfectly okay to look at the difference between 10 and 10 fairs. To look at the setups that each of us have got, and then the overalls. I was more than happy to lose those by 1 goal, 2 goals at a time. I didn't mind that. The Wents and Worms. Today, I basically spent looking at trying to get in 1 or 2 extra players, and I've done all my set pieces, because a set piece is something that I always forget. This side's actually, this was built for the Wendurk Cup, so that's why that says 692. Can you manage a 3-5-2? I can. I've got 3 centre backs. I can rotate into it if I needed to on like drastic measures, but because I've got 3 centre backs by, I'll give it a try. I've got 3 centre backs by primary, and I've got 2 CDMs that have a centre back position as well. The problem is, if I give it a try, the only thing it doesn't work for me very well right now with it. I'm not even on the Worms. Go Tango, yes, Big Will. I expect nothing less from you with that hashtag. Okay, and I'm going to have to look back at YouTube chat here as well, because I've not got them integrated in the same one. Fender, any tips for tactics, player instructions? Player instructions, don't overdo it. if you look at mine, I think I've only got 3 or 4 players on team instructions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think maybe that's a bit excessive. I used to have about 4 or 5. I think Trinidad is literally like, why has he got so many? Someone says don't do many, and he's gone plot many on. There we go. I just have like a couple on. White House. I think the Wyverns. I reckon we get relegated this season. No, I'm joking. We're staying up. We're fucking not leaving bronze. No way. Josh, what can I give you tactics wise? What are you running, Josh, in terms of your setup? That always helps. But player instructions, I've always said don't overdo them. Anything with tactics, I said it on Laird Stream last week. If you're thinking about tactics and you're looking at your team instructions, you're looking at your individual instructions, and you're thinking about it for like minutes and minutes and minutes. Oh, can I do this? Can I do that? Should I do this? Should I do that? Then you're overthinking it. I think you just need to be like easy and concise. How do you pick your set piece takers? I just pick mine as simple as passing for indirect, shooting for direct, corner takers. I will do passing, penalties will do shooting. The only one consideration I do take is that sometimes might be rare cases where I have a left or right mid who I play a striker who has good passing. So a good one might be in this team will be bronze highest. No, any of that Nuggets. Might be Perez. I mean, he's only got 79 passing, but he's someone that I maybe would have considered putting second or third for indirect, off passing value for like indirect free kicks. However, when you realise you've got 83 shooting, you do not want that player on there because he's going to be one of my highest shooting in my squad. So just something to consider. But mainly, it's literally, I don't mind sharing it. Actually, no. Yeah, it doesn't matter with these ones, does it? Like the shooting stat, the passing stat, shift them up, actually. That's what I mainly pick it on. And what I'll also do with this, because I often forget to pop in set piece takers for my rotation side, so I will put into those top 5 set piece takers like one of my rotation players as well, so if I forget to do it, they still get considered into the ranking. So I've just knocked my... What about corners? Do you pick guys on that side of the formation? That was something that I think it was Obi or Greco brought up 3-4 seasons ago, and now they play 4-1-2-1-2. It's something I've not really considered that much. 3-5-2. I didn't consider that essentially Big Will. To answer your question straight up, I didn't consider side of the player where he plays in the formation, depending on using that as a reference point for the corners. Could it impact it? Yes. Is it something that I'm too bothered about? Yeah, you don't. There's a reason I don't know if it actually has a difference or not. 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, Josh. I have minimal player instructions, just focusing on team instructions. Are you there's so much context around clubs and squads that needs to be acquired before you can look at giving out tactical advice. I'm quite a set and forget sort of person. So if you listen to the pod, I'll kind of spoil a bit here, but Sturgeon said that he ran the same setup since 0.6, Alpha Season 0.6, which was like a good year and a half ago. So I always like playing with the extremes in tactics first. So I will... I would like to just show everything, but I can't. Well, I guess I can. Let's just have a look at... So here we just got balanced, but this is what I played with the worms. I did used to play this. This setup here is what I used to play with the Wyverns for 5 seasons. I played that. The Wyverns I played, I think it was this. I played this with the Wyverns for 5 seasons. Or till halfway through last season. This is what I played with a 3-5-2B, and that absolutely destroyed for me. I felt like it just overachieved completely. And then 3-5-2B, first half season 5 with this, it just went to crap. Is it something to consider when looking at uh corners? Snake? No, probably not. I just imagine trying to run all the way over the pitch. Yeah, I assume that would hurt. My main observation from my testing was controlled over direct, especially for high presses. Direct worked really well last year. So they said they rebalanced and reduced the overpoweredness of direct, but I still think it's probably going to be, if you've got great passing and really OP pace strikers in the lower divisions, that's still going to work. Let's reset that. What do you think about I did see this comment, Kobe. Let's go have a look at Calvert and his over. Let's go have a look at Calvert and his. He said his overpriced purchases lately added a 63 pace right mid. Here's your hero now. Yeah, Josh, I'm completely honest. I don't think I've actually given you much tactical advice there. But some key takeaways: don't overthink player instructions. They can do more harm than good. And have a play around with the extremes in tactics. Sometimes you'll find that you'll just chop something together, do at least like 5-6 games, and see how that works. But 4-1-2-1-2 narrow last season worked quite well for a lot of managers, so I expect it probably worked quite well this season. So he bought this guy. Is it this Boschner? Manuel Boschner. So he's like the 77 defence, I can tell you that for a start. 79 passing. So he's kind of all-rounder. He's gone up by... I imagine if I click on this, it's probably going to be... Excuse me. That he's not played much over a season or two. Okay, didn't play much last season. He's always played in iron. And he played nothing in bronze, well, 2 seasons ago. And then he played... I back you on this one, Kobe. I think $140 is... I guess it's the age thing, isn't it? It's the age thing he's probably gone for. 23, is it? 23? Yeah, what's good, Ron John? Evening, everyone. What's the meta this season? Not what the Wyverns are cooking. Can't reveal too much. Big Will is listening. Big Will listen. He will take all the information and financial advice. Certainly not financial advice, Obi. Nuggets. I'm old-fashioned. I put a left foot on the right and a right foot on the left. When curved physics. Aaron's request. Does anyone have a striker I can use in Stowe? Mr. Jimbo, Mr. Zuta. Do you know when the redraw of the 700 cups? I don't know. It will be probably done tomorrow because the groups will be on Wednesday. Essentially, Yax has had like a half day. Well, like he's only half working today. Otherwise, and obviously with leagues and things, it would have been. I think he did leagues this morning, and then went off for the day. So I think tomorrow when he's back, he'll do the cups. I'm just frustrated that the caps didn't work, and I had to apologise a lot, and I felt guilty for it because I was really hyped for it. And I guess it's not a big deal, but it was like the redraw is into season 6. It was more the fact that I wanted to get the games done before the season started, which was annoying. We couldn't, but it only overlaps into one game. So the group games will all happen and start before the games on Wednesday, and then the final ends before the game on Thursday. Yeah, I celebrated a last minute winner. I apologise, Benny. Yeah, it's annoying, and it's interesting that what I knew it was wrong from something happened from the start because there wasn't enough forfeits. Oh, don't tell me the meta is to switch back to 3 at the back. Oh, I've not tested it at all this season. I have to bring in a secondary big CDM to rock up next to someone. I don't want to have to do that. Test it now. But the thing is, if I test it now, I've actually not got a strong second CDM because I've kind of shoehorned myself slightly into 4-1-2-1-2. You'll see here. I didn't see that big world. The only decent CVM, I have Maya, but let's still keep it on stock. On sock, sorry. I bought a similar player, age 24 for $50. Ralph was his name. It's also my cat's name, so I quite like that name. Maybe it was Calvin's impersonator that bought the player. Maybe it wasn't actually him. Right, does anyone have a similarly rated lineup that I can... Has anyone got like a bronze lineup, 900 or so? I might as well go 5 back. I can't go 5 back. Impossible is after a cam. Athletics. Let's do the old tactic. I used to have it on Drods when I played 3-5-2. Even though this team instructions is not set for 3-5-2. Athletics. This could take a while. We could be here for a bit. Come on, ref. Obi, I wish I could play, but we're in the same league, mate. I was quite a few athletics. Maybe that wasn't... do you reckon it will let us play against each other? If we're in the Wendert Cup? Will that kick... Oh, it did. I'm going to cheat 1500. Exactly, exactly. What have we got? 4-4-2-B. Wow. A rare occurrence of 4-4-2-B. Okay, I didn't think that... Yeah, clearly it's not, Snake, because it worked. I do like your Anaconda athlete. Let's have a little pre-season matchup. My striker is numbered number 2. Partially off the back of the Twitch rewards, the channel points, you can just renumber any of mine or Calver's players. So I think all of my... Was it Snake? You asked for all of my goalkeepers to be 96. The cam of my second team to be 17. Or someone else asked for 17 for De Bruyne. So I don't know if I can do anything like that on YouTube. I let Josh, you stream on YouTube, so I might have to come to people like yourself for more advice on the YouTube streaming side of things and what can be done there. But yo, Nuggets! Gifting 5 tier 1 subs to Patter, your Ketchup, Peter Doherty, SR Clicked, and Bill Caton. Bill Caton? Bill Caton. What an absolute goat. Thank you, Nuggets. Okay, we scored. I didn't think that we scored that. If you've been gifted a sub by Nuggets there, please say thank you in the chat. That is very generous, chap. Thank you. How many goals will he score this season? Probably more than 2, I'm hoping. Straight engine feedback. Yeah, I need to go. Let's watch that one back again, because I just saw a chip. And immediately when I saw the ball in the air with the chip, I knew that it maybe was something to do with the engine. Let's have a look. Trinidad. What? I've played about 10 matches in pre-season this season, and I reckon about 3 of them have had goalkeeping issues in them still. There's something about goalkeepers, Matt. I just do not know what happens with goalkeepers. Love running friendlies. Only way to know the tactics will work. Must be that tactics chat that we had, where I basically sat on the fence with everything and gave no one any tactical advice whatsoever. My plan was to use the Wendert Cups as tactical insights. An absolute fence-sitting clinic. I used to get called that at uni. We'd have big debates in my uni house with the four of us guys. One of us would just throw out like an outrageous debate, and I'd just go, well, yeah, you got this side and this side. I understand both sides. And I just became professional fence sitter. I became a professional fence sitter basically. Um, if only that was a career I could take. Not making maps, but actually professional fence sitter. Oh, I shouldn't have thought of maps. I've got to think what work I've got to do tomorrow. Watch the Ramble with Orange Fly after Laird's video. Oh yeah, Orange Fly and Kev are unbelievable tacticians, and they are so great to listen to. Yo, pata. Is that how pronounced name? Pata? I reckon. I want to say pasta, but it's not pasta because there's triple A's in there. Like a triple A game. Yo, Snake, what's happening, fella? Wasn't this the striker you had a little bit of a poo-poo on? Because your striker's got 93 compared to Goddard having 92. Oh, what's good, Andy? Thank you very much for your Prime sub 3 days ago, by the way, chap. I'm glad you've made it in. I'm glad you managed to tune in. Saving the Wendert to listen and work tomorrow. There are so many people that listen to it on the Tuesday, and I absolutely love it. I have each day is like a separate podcast. I have one called Making Money by Damien, like a UK financial YouTuber. Tuesday is usually my talk Norwich City. Wednesday is the MFL Ramble, or sometimes Thursday, because I usually listen to it when I'm driving back from work, and then listen to it again when I drive back on the Thursday, and then I listen to sort of like the Guardian Football Weekly, and then in between that I catch up on other content that I've not seen. Tuesday is it's a bad day. It's a bad day if you're a Norwich fan usually, because we're just crap mid-season anyway. I told you the 3-5-2-B was very good. I think my team is also slightly stronger than yours. This is what I mean. There's so many nuances. It's like, how can I tell if this is doing well? I'm gonna have to just sit here and just practice. But I tend to focus these days on trying to figure out cups for the Wendert, ones that do run without caps not failing. When the quiz went dud on Wednesday, that we should have used it as an indicator, as a precursor to some Wendert Cup failings. I was just watching Netflix really casually, and then just suddenly so I looked at my phone and been atted like 4 times. I was like, oh no. It's like 3:10. This has to be some sort of issue with the Wendert Cup. Precursor to sack the hosts. Malta Travel. I love the username. I think I played over 1,000 friendlies, probably more because I average around 20-30 per day. How many clubs do you have, Malta? Do you have like the one club and you solidly test, or do you have multiple clubs? And for those who have multiple clubs, do you only test with one club because you have the same formation and tactics for the remainder of your clubs, or do you run loads of friendlies for each of your different clubs? SUFC Blades, what's good? Welcome in. You've played 5 friendlies. 5 Huckabees. He plays a friendly for every gifted sub that he does. I think that's go-to behaviour. Test at all levels, of course you do, Big Will. Easy game, Snake. What an absolute... What... If people were there in person watching this game, this would have been absolutely ferocious. Ferocious? I've just put... What word am I trying to say there? Atrocious. I suppose put horrible and atrocious together and I've gone ferocious. Atrocious game to watch. 3 shots on target. And one of them's an absolute... this game. Hellacious. What a goal. What a word. There are a couple of words. There's a Norwich Pinker, and they do like Norwich podcasts and stuff like that and reporting. He uses the words palpable, and I love that word, palpable. I think it's such a great word. At work, testing all of my 11 clubs. What are people more excited for, games or player progression? I think most people here will say player progression. I'm mostly looking forward to player progression. Predators run the same tactics for 3 seasons now. Athletics run the old silver tactics from last season, and Kings are tested to shit ton for this season. Yeah, Rory, you and Blades need the you need that Cup MFL, because if you don't get that Cup MFL, you might be that's the one big thing you need to do as a Diamond High side. I'd say Diamond High side, an MFL farming side from the Diamond League. You need to make sure you get out of the Cup. Player progression through games. M. Wesley. Halitosis, is that what you're pronouncing? That sounds too much like patella tendinosis. That it gives me PTSD. Jimbo, fancy a game to win a pack for chat? Certainly do. What pack is it and what game we doing? We better go and get a point. Also could be Nathan 2-11. That bottom 3 will certainly be interesting in Diamond this season. Where is it? Let's have a look. Over 5,100 people in registered this season, which I think is absolutely nuts. Cracking logo. Is that even a background? I'm the bronze highest this season. Think my squad rating is 70 below second bottom. Yeah, 5 clubs Malta. Play my counter-attack side. It's a nice one. I play 4-3-1-2. I play 4-3-1-2 with 2 of my clubs as well. Against 3-5-2 it works. Have this tactical and 60 team if you want. You can challenge to see the outcome. Tyler, my team's name. Oh, your team's name is literally called Counter-Attack FC. That's an unbelievable name. Full background, no logo. Let's do. So, Blaze, what's the premise here? Because I will Malta and Kobe. I will give your clubs a challenge. I'm just going to see what Blade says. 3 times 600 common packs for the chat. What, on the basis that I beat your... the Hugo Benito side. This season I'm more interested in games, specifically the Trust Fortress. Yes. Ron John, Trust mentioned this little collab you've got. It's a very political way of saying consortium and an informal DAO. Thanks to stream. Now I want to change my tactics and I've got to go find some new players. Don't give mine a challenge, cheers. On that note, Josh, I won't. I won't. Any players on the marketplace? I do laugh sometimes at the prices that some people list players at. Like, you'll see a player listed for like $150, and then a player listed for like $190, who in just every single aspect of that card is worse as a player. Same overall, 3 years older, pace is worse, defending's worse, progression's worse, height's worse, and then bang, just prices him like $40 above. I'm like, wow. Right, pick a bronze team. If I win, the chat gets 3 common packs. If I draw, they get 1. Okay. So we need to pick who's playing me right now. Like I say, Lee, that's definitely, I recognise the Allcocks. Andy loves it. What division is your Tylek United in? If it's bronze, I'll give it a challenge. With my ice side, I'll give it a challenge with my Kobe after this game. If you can pick, play the clowns. Maybe they have blue hair, though. That could be true. They could have blue hair. The clowns. If this is bronze, we'll play it. If you lose, you've got to say we're better than Diamond Heist. Oy, 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 oy. Best cam going for $90. You just check it out. Has this always been this slow? Do you reckon it's all these spark clubs has made this part inherently slow? Obi, why am I... Is this supposed to be a bronze side? You're clowns. He wanted a bronze side. I don't know if he means by division-wise. Well, let's play BS Ankara. If anything, chat should be looking at... Okay, how many Ankaras are there? No, I'm not paying... Okay, don't worry. Bovril Slurper. Is that who I'm supposed to be playing? Is this who you're saying, Benny, they want me to play as a bronze? If you're saying play this team, then I will play it, and if the Wyverns win, I get to give away 3 common packs. If I draw, it's 1. If we lose, then... Oh, one of your bronze teams. Oh, Blades. Oh, that's your team. I didn't realise your name was Bovril Slurper. No, Blades. We'll come do one of yours, Blades. How many bronze... Oh, you got quite a few bronze teams, mate. Just the 2. Quite a few, just the 2. Oh, which one? Been listed for 87. I think you've got to put up to 98, Rory. That's what you got to do. Should you have a look which one we like the look of more for a game? Hey, what's good, Dane? I'm still getting the hang of this YouTube side to it. I just thought maybe let's just do like a test on a Monday, where I didn't expect there to be like over 30 viewers. So, thank you to everyone who's tuning in. Afraid of the Bovril boys. Let's have a look. Well, the only thing is, when we give away the packs, if I win or draw, I've not actually figured out how I do that on YouTube. Oh, Lord. Which one should we play against? We play against this one. When does the quiz start? We don't do quizzes, Nuggets, when it's not a pack drop stream. We only do the quizzes for the pack drops. Right, let's do it. Right. We started this game. If the Wyverns win, we do need Calvert to make his fantastic quizzes. That's the only reason I tune in. If Calvert only typing questions, can't we have a quiz revision? It's definitely not for that. So, if the Wyverns win, I get to give away 3 common packs. If I draw, we only give away 1. If we lose, then we are literally sacking the host, and I might just end the stream now. Typing questions only. What would people want for quiz revision? Because I used to help Calva with them, and then I didn't, and then I basically took a step back from it because I like to have them revealed to me on stream as well. So when you see me laughing at a question, because there's me knowing like this is an absolutely horrible question. Why have you put this in? Name all the interviewed managers, episode 93. All named, no spelling mistakes. Type them all out. Up the Wyverns. Up the Wyverns indeed. Calvert's alter ego makes them now. Yes, we have offloaded the quiz making duties to Think Capital One. It would be cool if we could. You could set a no packs for you, chat. If we could when you do friendlies, you could activate if it went to extra time and penalties or not. Then you could do like your own like really quick fire tournaments. Oh dear. Yeah, no packs for chat. So the host was I do think it was the typing questions that ruined it, but I also think that I don't know if Blue Kit's really made for 200 people plus to be in a quiz, but you'd assume it would be. Wasn't really too fussed, but I think it's more angry the second time it broke, but also the fact like the caliber of players we had to give away. And I still wanted like a quite a comprehensive quiz to make sure it's fair for everyone. That's ultimately I want people to have fun and for the competitions to be fair for everyone. Yeah, it's a classroom quiz tool. Yeah, so it should hold 200. But then you think of class sizes, you probably get what 60, 70 maybe at most. I don't know. For me, where I was always in my max class size was always about 30, 40 when I was in school. But when you go to uni, it can easily go up to about a couple hundred, can't it? In like lectures and seminars and so on. Oh, this is still 352B, isn't it, that I'm playing? Yeah, we're going to sack the host. We're going to sack the host. And for those of you who are tuning in on the old YouTubes, if you haven't liked the stream already, please go and do so. Or if you're not subscribed as well to the YouTube channel, please go and do so. Yeah, we're getting absolute rat-assed here, folks. I won't lie. It's definitely not aimed at uni, no. But with the generations that are happening, they're probably more... Yo! Was that the Van der Ven? Was that a clearance off the line? Did we just see our first clearance off the line? Well, it had to be a clearance. Because the keeper picked up afterwards. So I guess clearance isn't really passed. That might have been our first Van der Ven. That might be the first time I've seen a clearance off the line. It certainly looked like a clearance. I think that deserves a pack in itself, to be fair, Blades. If you're a real fan, you'd allow it for that. Oh, Goddard, you fraud. I was going to say, probably a header. I think, in fairness, it could even be off his boot, and he's cleared it off the line, so it's never an intentional pass back. So it could be any part of his body. Maybe it was a header. We'll have to maybe analyse the size of the ball, and through the size difference, we can determine if it was if it's off the ground enough, it was a header. We can try and predict whereabouts it hit the player's body. Okay, yeah, that was a good stop. Yeah, imagine just Scorpion kicked it. Imagine if the commentary was like, "Oh, why does a bicycle kick off the line?" I think I would probably be fuming at that. This just seems a bit too far out, and I've never got the impression he's going to... Like, what is even the point, man? Like, he's not even close. It's like watching Ronaldo on free kicks these days. It's just never close. I'm pretty sure that just about stayed inside the 6-yard box when it went flying past. Ooh, the Wolfoo. Hola. Hello, welcome to the stream. Straight to the stands. It's so much uglier that it just doesn't curl. Yes, the straight free kicks. Oh, come on. This has to be a nice bit of build-up. Drods, Goddard. Drods, the ball. Trinidad. Oh, is that an own goal? I'll take the goal, right? I'll take the goal. But does that not look like an own goal? Let's speed this up slightly. Oh, that's too quick. Oh, fuck. Let's go here. Shit, I'm too quick again. Shit. Here we go. That not a... Just looks like an own goal. It just looks like an own goal. But it's not. But it just looks like it. How's the stream going? The stream is going wonderful, thank you. We've had no technical difficulties yet. Apart from me not figuring out how to click go live on YouTube to actually go live on YouTube. But aside from that, it's been great. How are you doing on this Monday? Or if you're tuning in from east side of the planet, you're probably in Tuesday. Everyone's just after packs. Got my team predictions. Got my predictions. Got my predictions for my season, for my team. Looks fairly okay for the league. I'm hopeful. Bosh. That's what I want to see. Shane Duffy in his prime. Oh, God, I don't want to... I just do not hope that he start... Because if he stays at Norwich, he will be our starting centre-back. So I just do not particularly want that. Pesky number 2. I just don't believe that he actually headed that. How quick can I pause this? I also do find it funny when you pause it. The referees just continue moving for a bit, so it goes in. Let's pause it. I can never pause it quick enough for goals. It just has to. I just don't believe that Trinidad headed that. I just don't believe it. I was expecting the old goal to pop up. Have you taken over anyone else's YouTube streams other than Lairds? No, not yet. Not yet, anyway. 2 then. Wow, Blade's going to give us 2 to give away. So the only thing is, though, chat, unfortunately, for those of you on YouTube, I actually do not know how to give away stuff on YouTube. I know how to do it on Twitch, because that's what I've done for last year, but I don't know how to do anything on Twitch, YouTube, so I do apologise. This is going to be purely for Twitch. I don't know how I can implement you guys in. Can I include... Hang on, can I... Settings. Oh, connection. Oh, no, I thought connections might do it. Integrations? Discord? No, I can't. Maybe I have to look at something to do with YouTube. Right. Let's do a raffle then. Good evening, Noisy Steve. I mean, Quiet Steve. Right. We'll do it for 2 common packs. Exclamation mark raffle. And it starts now for those on Twitch.
Fire.
Josh has just come to Twitch and followed, so I love that from him. I'm gonna go play Kobe. I'll play your Tylek United now. I'll give you a Tylek United challenge, and whilst the Tylek United game is going on, once it finishes, I will then reveal the winner. So let's put in some players that actually I can put in here now, that I can set this team back. Cameron, Costa, Adams in the middle. Let's just swap this around a bit. Let's just have a bit of fun. Renshiri. Rent. I'm just going to call him rent-free. Let's just hit this. Find a match. Tylek United. Let's hit. So by the time the raffle ends, or the raffle will end, and even Andrew Lair's getting involved, it's for the win. It'll be for 2 winners for 2 packs. 1 pack each. I'm not going to give away 1 to 2 of you, or 2 to 1 of you. Exclamation mark rigged. What if Blades wins the raffle? That is... Oh, I've got to play Bovril Boys as well. If Blades wins the raffle, he won't be able to, because I'm now going to kick him out from it. He's actually not entered. Yeah, even he knows. He's a man of his word. When this game ends, we'll reveal the winners. Okay, what are we looking at here? What did we just witness here? Oh, I'm still on 0.1. 0.5, hang on. Did we just witness another goalkeeping hooner? Two out of 3 games is in a goalkeeping error, right? It's not looking good, bruv. Straight to the feedback channel. Offsides is a bit of a dicey one, because they said in the past there's some situations where, like, if a I'm not sure if it's been fixed, because remember Quinn's saying it's quite hard, but if a player plays a through ball and at the moment he passes it, he's offside, but if it touches the defender and continues going, then it's considered onside. And those ones are quite hard to manage, apparently. But we are winning, and I'm sorry, Kobe, if you're watching this, watching me beat your team. Watching me draw against your team. What is my hopes for this season, the Wolf? The Wyverns not to get relegated, and the Wyverns get out of the group stage of the Cup, because I've had to basically not sacrifice the Cups. I don't have the squad depth in bronze, to be truthfully honest. I kind of need progression to hit well this season, so I can maybe increase my strength and just be stronger. Oh my word. The keeper just teleported as well. Did anyone else see the keeper teleport there? Get out the cup. group stage, not get relegated in bronze, not get relegated in iron, and then try and get into the playoffs again in ice. I was predicted like 7th in ice last season. I managed to get 3rd place, which I think was quite good. I'll not do the same again this season, but that's just a nice club. That's just a nice to have. It maybe seems goalkeeper behaviour improved though. Yes, behaviour and what? Do you have a 70 average overall team you'd like to challenge against? 70 average. I don't have a 70 average. I have 74 average and like a 66 average. He gets off the pitch faster. Like, even there, the keepers ran out before. It's just, maybe it's just because it's an engine, right, and it just looks and feet, and it's how it is. But I'm pretty sure the second this free kick is taken, once the referee gets out of the way, does he just run straight away? Second it gets hit into the wall, he's already out. He's already out running diagonally to the right, northwest of his position. Continues running, and then kicks out. But we'll allow it. Let's go with 74. Sibiu Sky March. I was projected 5th and 9th with my 2 ice teams. I finished 3rd and 5th. I love that not overachieving. It's just, is that because I guess it's considered overachieving statistically, but it's not. Even the goalkeeper's positioning there's naff, man. Who is this Pacheco geezer? A lot of leagues are tight this season, I've found, from the ones I've seen on Twitter and the Discords. 2 to 4 is very tight, so anything goes, yeah. Will, Evening Jimbo, good evening, Will. Bought my hometown licence after it was packed, so there's another Norfolk team in the game now. Kings Lynn! Ooh! The Norfolk Derby, boy. Ram old games, boy. Please, what are you? Do you actually is your hometown Kings Lynn or sort of like within the area? A bit like how we say I'm from Norwich, but actually you live within anywhere in fucking county of Norfolk, basically. If you say you live in Norwich, cracking goalkeeping. He's predicted it. I'll be happy if I can make playoffs, get out of the cup group stage my 2nd season. Incredible keeper knows where the ball goes before the fucking people. I thought I said before the free kick is taken. Did I read somewhere that all the Spark clubs have been sold now? So, what was the Spark? Because I tweeted out and then I had to sort of correct myself with it. Essentially, there's the capacity of Spark is 3,000 and, I don't know, 56, something like that. 3,056, right? All the mints for those basically sold, but there's a bunch of inactive licenses that have been in the pyramid and they've now worked their way down to Spark because any club that's not registered just gets auto-relegated. There's about 100 to 200 licenses which in these past 5 seasons just gradually made their way down to the bottom of the pyramid. Those locations are being reminted and popped into Spark. So without anything, there's a capacity of Spark of 3,056, whatever it is. There's 3,200 Spark licenses have been minted or created. It's those extra like 200 that are being minted and now on offer for people to buy. So we're only really probably about a week or 2 away from Spark being like completely sold out and they won't remint again. Which to go from Spark Division being announced like 80 days ago to now being a position where what are the next steps from MFL I think is quite crazy. So there you go, Andy. That's the info. That's as much as I know anyway. Oh, hit the post, man. Born and bred Kings Lynn. He's a Linnet. Lived in Swartham for a while as a child. Fair play. You paid a 140 for a Spark you wanted. It wasn't Sheffield. When was it, Blades? Why have you paid that amount of money for a Spark license if it's not? It's not. Oh, let's come back to Twitch, to YouTube. I have a technical red stone team called Gaussen Panthers. Pokemon. Dapper account got temporarily suspended. Great start to the season. Gonna be down a whole lot of money if I don't get it fixed. Oh, isn't he not registered? I pray for you, Pokemon. I hope it gets sorted out. But knowing Dapper, If I speak, I'm in trouble. No, I mean, if I speak like Dapper, I'm not in trouble. What do I think will happen? Well, what I can... Let me... So the best I know is inferring what's sort of been like said by MFL on their socials. Noisy Steve! With the re-sub with Prime for 2 months. Thank you very much, Mr. Quiet Steve. Was under the impression, and it is what Mathurin said on a pod, 3-1, man. Fair play. Was that they might do like side pyramids of continental leagues that fill in or feed into the main pyramid. But then when hang on, he's just getting on his fence, yep. But then MFL replied to someone on Twitter saying, what do they say? B sellers put 4-1. I mean, might need to reconsider this team. Big Mark posted saying Spark licenses sold out. Will there be any further club licenses minted before the start of the season? MFL put yes, we will create some during the weekend to remint them, which is a situation I've just said then. B sellers quoted that saying, sort of like a jokingly saying, Dust Division confirmed, just picking out a name. Division 10 is going to be great, to which MFL replied with, we will mint more Spark as there are still some spots left, re-emphasising what I said again earlier. Then they put, then we will see for a new division. The fact they've put, then we will see, just make of that what you will. I don't know. If they've not basically said no, and not said yes, but that response to me feels like a yes. I don't know. Don't know how people infer that their way either. Is that sitting on the fence? Probably still yes. But I guess everyone is. So yeah, so now they're sitting on the fence. Congrats, Kobe. Your Tyler United have absolutely destroyed me there. But let's reveal the winners of the giveaway. I'll do this on here. For those of you who are on YouTube, I'm sorry this isn't for you. I need to figure out how I can incorporate YouTube into this giveaway things as well. So I'm going to reveal 2 winners, and each of you get a common pack, courtesy of SUFC Blade. So I'm going to reveal it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Zutat just typed rigged, I'm pretty sure, and it's just popped up his Oh my word. Right. And then for the second person, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ola Vigela. Congrats to both of you. Blades, can I trust you to deal the rest, or do you want me to deal the distribution of packs? Let me write those names down just in case. Oh, my notepad, my trusty notepad. We're nearly getting through it, you know. Zutat's a fraud. I'm unsubscribing. No, please. No, please. Right, let's come back to So Rare Wakey Academy. First time live on here, welcome. This is our first time doing a YouTube stream. We usually do Twitch, but we're doing dual because it's about time we did. Got my first team of the season. Your first team of the season? This isn't FIFA. Congrats getting your first team, and I hope you're excited as we all are for season for season 6 to start. Where did I pop that? Why are we looking at Calver's player? We don't look at Calver's player. Let's pop this over here, sorry. Can I get my gifted subs back? First, no quiz, now this. Ola Vela. What's good, Hoodwink? Cheers, Andy. Cheers for tuning in, my man. Appreciate you. Have a good evening, everyone. Gotta shoot. Right. Who's playing me here? This has turned into, can everyone just destroy Jimbo's teams instead? which so far, Noisy Steve. Noisy Steve, you're playing against me. City Keen, Yo Wakey. Apparently me saying that is popped up my Siri. Okay. Cheers. Thank you very much. Okay, I might just have to stop. Might have to stop you guys from playing against me. This is just getting getting depressing now. Oh, there's an advert in progress. Yikes. You can play my ice teams if you want an easy win. No, because I feel like I should be playing you because you're you did. Oh, we play each other. Week. Oh no, that's the dudded when that we changed again. I'll play one on Nuggets side. Considering he did give 5 subs, I feel like I'm in this man's debt. I'm assuming you're also called. Are you called Double Z Nuggets on here as well? No, you're not. What are you called? I'm on here. Anything to do with Nuggets? Are you called Fat Nugget? You fat nugget. What's with the other 60s? Which one did you want? Tokyo. Let's go Tokyo then. Play friendly match with the worms. Wyverns overall is basically 900. I think at its strongest we're 9. Oh, maybe when we were 898, 900. We're there or thereabouts, as the saying goes. There or thereabouts. Oh, City Kane, you're Sid. I've just cracked that on. Yes, Yes. You are now in Plat. You've done quite a rise over a couple of seasons, haven't you? Yeah, Wakey, that basically we didn't play the final group games because of the match conditions failing, and we basically said we're going to rerun those 2 games, but we might redraw the groups. It's not confirmed we're going to redraw the groups. It just might be a possibility. Oh, this is going to go fun, isn't it? We might redraw the groups. I say we, MFL, might do. And then the group games we played on Wednesday before the games kick off. And then the knockout stages will be played before the games on Thursday. So at most will only overlap into one game. So I'm sorry for anyone that caused any convenience with regards to it overlapping the start of the season, but that's just because of the hiccups that happened with the rarity caps and the match conditions not going through, which MFL did quite deeply apologise to me and the Wendover community for it happening. So I passed on that. Been a fun run until now. Gauss and Panthers, alright. I'll write it down. I'm stuck in a 4-3-3 because of the left wing I packed. Is that Calvin? Am I playing against Calvin Harris? Number 66, Calvin Harris. Don't play out from the back, boys. Thank you. My right back just casually strolling into me. Am I playing inverted right backs? Is this watching Trent play for England? Oh, it looks like Olav Jella. How do I pronounce your name? I love being able to pronounce everyone's names and get to know everyone. And not, need to write down Gauss and Panthers, wasn't it? Losing 1-0. We are a spectacular side, we are. All good, I had top score after 2 games with 7. Yeah, I think most people took it well, to be fair. I think because we've never been in that situation where something's gone wrong. Like we've done Wendover Cups for like over a year now, if not longer, and they've always gone well. And I think because it was a Sunday, and there's in essence that 700 cap where it was most influential in the fact that the match edition didn't take place. There's 256 clubs and there's 256 users in there. So I was there was about half an hour. So I was like, shit, I need to just say something quick. I need to basically like confirm what's going on, acknowledge it, and comms, and I felt like for the most part communicated it quite well. Was like, right, something's gone wrong. We're aware of it. We're going to sort it out with MFL, and we're going to try and resolve this as best as we can. That's fairest for everyone. So I had to be quick on the comms, which I felt we were. Lovely reverse ball, which I'm pretty sure that's impossible to do in real life, but we'll allow it. Unless he's seen that from a gazillion miles away and reverse balled that, then if so, that is a phenomenal ball he's played there. That's definitely going off the pitch. Keeper, thank you. It's easy if you read it from left to right. Literally left to right? If I read it literally left to right, I'm going to say Alex Vallo. Can I just call you Alex? Some guy was fuming. Yeah, to be fair, there was one or two people that went, "This is shit," and I went, "I can back that, I can support that." But I was like, saying that doesn't really change anything. And at the end of the day, it's a free tournament to enter, and I was more glad the fact that it wasn't the 9-10 cap that got binned. That didn't work because people have entered 500 MFL, even though that's not a lot for people in bronze silver. It's still a paid for entry, and I wanted that to not be impacted. But so yeah, hopefully should all get resolved. That's why it's not being played today or tomorrow, because they need time to basically verify it, and because Yax isn't working second half today. Yeah, Zuta, I ran through about 30 games and oh my god, I couldn't find any game that impacted either. However, Lucas and Yax verified for me that for both of them, the rarities weren't working as a minimum, so must be muddy corner. It was a muddy corner to be in. And I felt like, at the time, it was a good half an hour where I was like, after the post today announcing what's happening, and the post yesterday, I was like, oh my god, this feels so weird to be in. Like, I can't imagine. I'm getting stressed out and anxious about people's opinions, etc., which I shouldn't do. But it's for myself anyways, unfamiliar territory to be like communicating to a large community like that, especially on something as muddy corner. My bad. I still carry on anyway, Ryan. I was like, I've just got. How do MFL do this when things go wrong there? And obviously they stay calm under pressure, as people's money on the line there, but with packs, etc. But I think we dealt with it well. Oh, these keepers, man. So in a cup, if you 62, that's 6-6 in game. No, Blade. So if it's a 3 uncommons, for example, it only looks at the primary position, not the imaginary overall, as Lucas conned it. So if you've got a 62 that becomes a 65, that doesn't count towards that count, which is nice. Help out Jimbo's tactics day. Start a friendly against my 4-1-2-1-2. I appreciate that, Wakey. Appreciate that. Just wanted to get comms out quickly. Say like, right, acknowledge there's an issue. We're saying we're on it, and then we're going to give you a resolution. That's the just say the cup is delayed and provide info late in the evening and send out a message 30 minutes before starting. That's why if you read the announcement, there's a bit in there when our quote is like, "Oh, Jimbo, but you said it would finish before the..." I was like, yes, I did say that. However, I wasn't aware I was going to have that issue. I have a 60 rated, that's a 65 cam. $100 if anyone wants him for next season's When Dirt Cup. We'll definitely do some more next season. At the end of the season. Which, because the end of the season will... Depending how the match condition ones goes and the rarity conditions and people like those, we could still do that. Or we'll do registration conditions again. But I think either work pretty well, to be fair. Pace! Ooh! It's only 2-1. It's only 2-1. QOQ. Oh, wow. I was like, what does that mean? That's my pre-season friendlies done. You're more than welcome. More than welcome. This guy's a bit of a tank, to be fair. 58 rated, but 89 pace, 70 shooting, 69 dribbling. When you give him the captaincy, I've got a couple of you to challenge. Right, Impossible Brews will do you what division it is, and then we've got Gals and Panthers to challenge. I don't want to challenge too many people before I end up having to challenge like 10, and so many of you are challenging me already. Oh, Gals and Panthers, you're already doing. Okay, but let's have a look how far this game is in. It's an ice. Okay, we'll just watch the end of this Impossible Brews, and then we'll come to your Cebu side. Winning 2-0. Come on then, boys. This is a Stone side. Wow. That's a nice looking Stone side. Rossi. Marcelo Rossi. What a name. Imam said. Why does that... I guess it's Imam Saeed, isn't it? But pronunciations aren't my strong point. Ah, Borja Sainz or Carlos Sainz? Sainz? Your Wenson team scored a 30-yard goal against my Panthers. A 30-yard goal. Was it a goalkeeping error by any chance? Let's have a look. Bang. Goalkeeper's out so far there. I'm sorry, that's a horrendous goal to concede. Let's have a look on the side of the second goal. Lovely block from a right mid who don't think he's got much. Trinidad. Goddard. Oh, lovely little dink. That is... Do you want some salt with that chip? Tasty. And a third goal. I guess it is against a weaker side. It makes me feel better from the 4-1 dross that the Worms got given a couple moments ago, though. You've sent both packs, you absolute star blades. Thank you so much. Oh, 5. Do you still want to watch this game, Kobe? Do you reckon we'll get to cricket school? No, I'm joking. Oh, I keep thinking it's Tuesday, and it's not. It's Monday, so I've got to wait 2 days until the games start. And this question was asked earlier about what are we most excited for, progression or games? And I'm going to ask it again to chat because I want one-word answers. One-word answers. Are you more excited for progression or games? Just one word. Progression, Ryan. Nice and simple. Progression is what we were after. Progression, says Snake. Games, says Brandy, who won the Iron License giveaway on Twitter the other day. Quiz, says Nuggets. You had a bank holiday, so it feels like a Sunday. Well, congrats for the bank holiday. Love that for you. Progression, Steve. One of my teams doesn't play till Thursday. Oh, you got an extra day to wait, Nuggets. But you still do get the progression, as Ryan says. So maybe you'll bank some progression. And you'll play against teams that have a little bit of fatigue going in. So maybe you can do it better. Hoodwink, don't you dare, man. Don't you dare. I was going to call this guy Dross. But he's actually quite good, so I can't call him Dross. Got a banging new striker that might be a new... I said Beckham then. Who the hell is Beckham? Fine. Progression. Hello, sweet cheeks. Palmer, how are we? Look at him. Zine. Zine. Did you just purchase him, Snake? Sergeant Destroyer. Who's he playing for? I'm Snake, is it? Have to head out. Thanks for the Monday. Hashtag content Jimbo. Mr. Andrew Umled, thank you very much for tuning in, my friend. My friend, my man, my chap. And I'll see you during the week. Well, I assuming you'll be in the stream on Wednesday, but if not, I'll see you all then. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Right, I can't have this arguments in the chat. You guys are horrible to each other. Oh, this guy, you're bad. 99 shooting. Hey, hey, I'm back again. What's good, Aaron? Not bad, eh? I'll have him at the Wyverns if he wants to take out Sundsvall. Is this one of Alexis's teams? Look at progression. Oh yeah, look at that. Not bad. Do you say you just bought him? $440 smackaroos. 444, sorry. Started in iron, and now he's in iron still. It's not actually played that many games either. Season 1, nothing. Season 2, 70%, 60%. I think it's a nice put. What, age as well? I think it's a nice buy. I've not got the facilities for that, but I think it's a nice buy. Got a few more sets at the gym left. Have a good stream. Enjoy, Palmer. Enjoy whatever sets you're doing left. I'm in a weird place with the Iron team, says Brandy. Struggling for loans and my Ice team has players I could use, but I really want to win my Ice League against tough competition. I feel the pain. He's preparing for our fight. Right. Impossible. How did you play you in your Ice team? What is your team called again? Like, it was like this, wasn't it? This one. Is this one? Oh my god, you got so many teams. Cebu Sky March? I'm assuming it's this one. Both, says Josh. That wasn't an answer. Other progressional games. Games, says Wakey Academy. Nep. How are we, Nep? How are we? Are you all ready for Season 6? Because the more I play games in this stream, the more I realised I should be doing more testing. Well, actually, I'm just playing viewers' matches. Pretty much there now. Oh. Pretty much there. What's up, Nep guys here? That's what we were saying. We were just saying just then, Nep. I was asking chat, what is everyone most excited for? Progression or games? And Josh Flindles has said both, but from a one-word answer, I think most people are excited for progression. Because that's the thing that keeps you coming back every day. Not that we needed a reason to come back every day, because we're going to come back every day anyway. But wake up in the morning, having your breakfast with a cup of tea. Off the crossbar. What a chance. Nothing beats it. Especially when you get the plus one. Especially if you get plus ones on Wednesday morning in the stats. But if you get plus one in the overrules, that is a sexy start to the season. Was like Edinburgh Castle Hoodwink. I didn't see that was one of the live games. Beat you 1-0. Stinky game, though. That sounds like a game between your and mine sides. Cornelius on fire in testing. Cornelius is an unbelievable player. Cornelius. Nice. To be fair, he hit the crossbar just a moment ago, and he's now just smashed one in from about 30 yards, so maybe there is some hope. I'm sorry, Josh. Goddard and the Korean guy were too strong. Goddard's a good... What is this ice side? This is an ice side, bro. I'm getting cooked with my little mediocre ice side. I thought this was going to be a nice game. It's like watching PSG Inter. Literally. What is this Okamoto shooting? 80. I'm being cooked. I'm being cooked. You're convinced he's the first 99. Do you think that before season 10 we see a 99 rated card? Or by season 10 we see a 99 rated card? It is a very nice eyesight you've got here. Yes. No. So we're technically 2 away from it, right? We've got 97s. And we're saying season 6, season 7, season 8. 4 seasons away by season 10. 4 seasons away. Will we see a player hit 99? We can go have a look, actually, at some of the players, can't we? We can go... Maybe after this, we'll go have a look at some of the players on 97 and see how far they've got to go to get to 98. Have we ever seen a common go to Lego? Yes, we've seen Icon. There's Latuma. There's Juan. I can't remember the rest of the name. Latuma for Big Wilb. Who else is it? Ron John Fortune Agency has a player who's in the development center who's gone to, or dev jail, sorry, who's got, that's it, Quan. I can't remember his name. Is his next name begin with a H? Ron John. He's gone from common to legendary. We've seen a couple. Common to ultimate, we've not seen that yet. But when you look at some of the graphs on those players from common to legendary, it's just unbelievable. Ron John, have you got a quick link in the chat to that Quan guy? Only on the grappers. I'm getting smashed. Okay, right, here we go, quickly. This game's rough anyway. But yeah, look at this. Look at this. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4 seasons. He's been straight dev jail the whole time, hasn't he? 4 seasons in dev jail. Gone up from a 52 to a 91. It's actually hideous. This is sold for $1. Yeah, look at that. Sold for $1. 5 months ago today, or sorry, 6 months ago today, sold for $1. And now, if we were to just... I've got player info already open. Let's just put it in player info. Maybe not the best thing to use, but... Okay, maybe not. Worth greater than $60. They might be right there. It might be worth greater than $60. He's not got a retirement symbol on him, has he, though? No, he's fine. Imagine how many players of potential that never get there. Wow. And that's where a question sometimes appears from people saying, well, actually, let's... man. When your players retire, would you like to see what their potential was? Or would you like it to be constantly hidden? I think it's probably peace of mind that you don't find out. Otherwise, you'll probably get a bit angry. Oh yeah, release that shit, isn't it? I want to see. No, I love it. We've got 50-50 so far. Out of 2 of you have said something. My soul mask cost me $54 and is worth like $350, $400. I've not had a player yet to do like a major run like that. I've bought someone who's continued doing a run, but not had someone who's done a run. So, go buy your $1 players and throw them in dev jail. But it's a bit like the Hassan. Let's go. I can't remember his name now. He plays for BFC Barcelona, I think. Right, congrats, Impossible Brews. You absolutely ruined me in this game. I think is he on Barcelona? I'm assuming he is. Is he not? On Barcelona. He's on BA. Oh, okay, he's on BA. Um uh it's where is he? Where is he? Why? Snake, have you lied to me? Snake, why have you lied to me? Madman5, thank you very much for the follow. Snake, you've lied to me. I've got to find out which one he's on now. It's going to be on one of these. I won't be on the gold silver team, will he? Where is this Hussein? Here he is. Hossein. So McBride sold him before this run here, I think. Was it before the run? When was it? He sold him He sold him a month ago. Why is everything so, like, nicely a month ago? And then he's just shot up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 overall in one season. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, 86, 87. At this point, you get them playing time, so you have the flexibility to put them on another team instead of waiting 4 seasons with DevGel. Yeah, I feel like at this point, DevGel is just 4 years or nothing. That's just the best. It's just 4 seasons or nothing at this point. I think it would push the floor up on players if we could act at how many players have a leg of potential. Potential. I think I'd like the painters, Nathan. Zuta, no, I like seeing what was in the pack. You sold on floated. It is true, it's like seeing that. It's like seeing the answers to the quiz after I get all the questions wrong. You don't want to see it, you just don't want to see it. I don't think I'd want to see it. Brandy, what have you sent through here? Let's get rid of all this stuff here. We've got. I mean, look at that, yeah. I mean, this is a combination of delayed potential. This is a combination of, yeah, good potential, high potential, plus it being delayed by quite a bit, and him being older at mint age. So if he's going to have high potential, it will rapidly increase because of the chance of the prime age being closer. But yeah, look at that. What's that in a season and a half? 53 to 70, 17 rise is really nice, isn't it? Kicks and dribbles. Big Wilb, is Latuma one of your players? Yeah, of course, Brandy, completely. But I mean, in delayed in terms of when he progresses has been delayed by 3.5 seasons off the back of not playing. That's what I was. That's what I was saying there. Yeah, he's on Tango. Latuma is one of the common to ultimate, common to legendary. Although he slowed down the last 2 seasons, or sort of season and a half, but it was especially the first 2 seasons, which is nuts. What's that? 47 to 73, and then yeah, from the get go, 4 seasons of DevGel. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I mean that's ultimate. I mean he's left wing back, which is a bit of an awkward position, but he can play centre back, left mid. 0-0 hoodwink. We need to stop playing each other. It's never going to be good, is it? I said this last season, and I never actually did it. But yeah, he's in the best place for XP for sure. That Big Wilb. That looking on the marketplace, and after that first game and training session, if anyone gets like a +1 or a +2, and then new mints to sort of just maybe ape into them slightly, but not financial advice. Who are we looking at? 53497. Well, that is very nice. Oh, Gollum, of course, Mr. Gollum, the man that Hatton was trying to sell, and no one bought him for basically a season. He started to play him, and he's now gone from a 54 to a 80. I love this ad. I love hearing it on the ramble when talk about him. No one wanted him, and now everyone's like, "Can I have him?" Great age as well. The two is 87. Oh wow, he's better at centre back. That's huge. Ron John, what have you delighted us with here? 3-year dev centre works also. This guy was a common pack last off season. Look at that, man. What is that? 60. What are we talking? 48 to a 64 in one season. Wow. Like, this is just where I just sort of just looking through my Spark teams and wondering how many are future Legos. I thought I had a few. I feel like I have two. Two in my agency are definitely hitting Legendary. I can't really say definitely. No point me loading up your agency, Ron John. It just takes far too long. The one I hope gets up there is... Oh, Brandy, you're playing against me. Is one I hope get there first is Trinidad. He's 21. He's not gone up for a year and a half. I don't think he's hit prime age. I think he's still got a way to go. If he's not hit prime age and he hits prime age at say like 25, but he's still gone up another 3, he will then become legendary because it's 80% factor. And then we've got Drods, who I bought for season 5 pre-season, went up 2 more last season. I bought him for 180, 185. I'm hoping he continues his way up. Hydration reminder, I've got the last bit of Hawkston IPA here, which I'm going to finish off. I can feel it by their looks. Interesting. Bit of magic. Bit of hogs at home. Can we make the hydration reminder beer? Well, it's a good thing this one is beer. It's not finished off, no. I'm going to finish it off now. I was midway through sentence. There we go. Classic English. I've got a cup of tea next to me as well. Delightful. We like to drink with Jimbo because Jimbo is our mate. The best I have is +4 in dev. What? At all in progression wise, Zuta. I quite like Zivian Vukotic. Quite like him, but he could be at prime. Have a look at my goalkeeper. Oh, you're Bovril. Yeah, I'm going to remember the names now. Bovril Slurper. Ipswich. Better. We're looking at Patrick. You got him in your uncommon pack. Oh, the standard pack, I was going to say. You got him. Wow, 2082. I'll buy him for $100 off you. $100, and I was going to say Norwich lose. No, we're not having that. I bought a 19-year-old. +6 in Dev Gel last season, so we continued only $20. Nice. He's an Ipswich fan, though. But yeah, I don't want him then. I don't want him. He's an Ipswich fan. Want to sell club to me, lol. No, I'm not having this. Recently, who is it? Trust bought the other Norwich license, which I didn't even see was on the market. It must have been up there for like less than a day. Owner. Trust. I just called it Trust the Process Norwich. But I think if I'm going to do anything, if I can keep my team in iron, I will. But if they get relegated, I might sell them and then grab the Norwich. So I've got a trio of Norwich clubs. Because that is like my sort of fun. No contracted. To be fair, the Ipswich license are in the absolute mud. I don't think they are. I know one is inactive. So I think they'll probably remint one of the Ipswich licenses because one of them is inactive. I've gone the wrong way here. Bradford. I want the Chester license. I went to uni. I'm like he's going at Romans as well. That's a good way. This one, the Scared Koala. Daryl, who bought this club off Zlatan Ibrahimovic. If you don't believe me, then where is it? How many are we gonna have to go down before I see it's been sold by Zlatan Ibrahimovic? It was sold by Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Oh my word. There we go. Zlatan sold the club for $80. Shame he didn't go with my logo. I messaged Daryl, but he's leaving me on red. Tough times never last. Is Daryl from it? He's from Colchester. Ah, okay. It doesn't really help, does it? You got to trust the process. If they didn't have any players contract, you got to trust the process, indeed. Oh, will there be a stream next drop? Now, this is what I've got to be honest with you, chat. I'm hoping there will be. But if there will be from Wendirk, it won't be with me. Because I'm in Seville. It's the second time in 2 years that I'm not able to make a pack drop stream. So, I've already informed Calver. And I'm hoping he will maybe partner up with someone to still provide a pack drop stream. Victor, welcome to the YouTube chat, my man. But yeah, maybe I just have to stream from Seville. I'll probably still buy packs, just with all my uni mates with pints in hand. Why everyone's trying? Last time I didn't stream a pack drop was last year in Croatia. Get Laird and Neppin. Are they hiring a replacement? Calver can't accept this part-time, but jetting off all the time. Jetting off all the time. Second time in 2 years I'm jetting off on a pack drop stream. I've had to go through and I've calculated that all my holidays. Obviously Paris doesn't matter, and then I'm going to Greece end of July with my family. And my girlfriend, and that's during mid-season. That's not during a pack drop. So I have to genuinely try and plan around pack drop streams to make sure we can drop the streams at the right time. Get the real and the fake Calver. I mean, I'll still be there for this drop. Whoever streams and whatever stream is, I'll still be in the chat. I just wouldn't be able to provide shirt changes. Right, the Wyverns are clapped. But we are winning against Touchdown UK. I'm going to work this week with my new fake Calver's hair routine on. Well, I can't believe when I said it to Calver on the pod that he said he does actually use heat, what do you call it, the heat protective instruments. Headwear, sorry. Instruments. Ding, 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 ding. I was going to say, if my Spark Anheim beat your ice, I'd give you one of my Spark teams to give away as a I don't have any football shirts, so I can't fill in for you. It's a lot of free kicks. This goalkeeper, Emile Cure, rubbish at free kicks. Don't like that. Ron John. Why does the back legs of this tortoise look a bit weird? Is it just me? And Ron John, as an Englishman, where's the tortoise from Swindon come from? Only right after Laird runs your stream after you took over. That is very true. Maybe I'll tell Calvin to get into the local bog. To fair, Swindon isn't a spectacular place to visit. Apology if anyone from streamers from Swindon. I'll tell Calvin to get in touch with Laird maybe then. You started a match. The local bog. My daughter wanted a. If I lose, Blades, are you sure? I don't particularly feel. Which one is your team? And I'm Mustang. So you're saying that if I beat you, then I'm not beating you with this side, man. You're gonna whoop my ass. Whoop my ass, boy. Well, let's see. You're saying that if I beat you, we can give away this club in the next pack drop stream. I mean, won't say no to giving away a pack to the community. You're a madman. I love you for it, but you're a madman. Like the guy who followed 15 minutes ago called Madman5. Like racing for pink slips. Oh my days, throwback to the pink slips of FIFA. What a time that was to be alive. Blade is a very good egg. He'll be even more of a good egg if he's actually bald as well. Proper good egg then. Blades, do you have hair? Like, do you have luscious locks like Calva? MFL pink slips. I was thinking, I wish. I take it he's bald then. I did have thoughts of like a forfeit, like MFL sort of thing. Like you play, like do a stream every time, like, you know, my team loses on stream or someone's team loses on stream. I have to do like a forfeit of some sort, you know, something on those lines. Or pink slip seems. Fuck off, did that just go in? I'm sorry, can we just look back at that, man? What the fuck is this? What is this? What is this? XL Spread Cheeks 365. That's a cracking name and great first time chat. If someone wins this club, you can't change the logo. I spent 50 minutes. If this club gets put into, well, I'm not sure what that one, Zuta. Third time we're going to the channel. 50 minutes is longer than 14. If that is the goal that ends up, God, I didn't even mean to do that, Hoodwink. Thank you for spotting that. I was going to say, if that's a hell of a goal as well. If that goal was the one that decided this result, that would have been very funny. Oh, it's a German club on the line. Well, it looks like the Worms have decided to turn up when they need to. When you own the club, transfer that defender at once. I hope that Blades, you transfer the club not under my current ownership. Like, oh, it happens in mid-season, not now. Thanks. I once worked at Microsoft and this was my username in my work conference calls. My co-workers loved it. Management, not so much. Yes, Palmer, don't worry. If you're around for the next 10-15 minutes, you will definitely be around for Champions League. Risu Wa. I'm going to assume I've probably butchered the second part, but welcome to the stream. And me streaming on YouTube has been because I remembered you said a couple of weeks ago, can you do them on YouTube as well? So I'm kind of testing out streaming on YouTube too. I do flick back to YouTube. And there's currently 8 of you watching. And if you are watching on YouTube and you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do subscribe. We are trying to steamroll our way to 1,000 subs. But we're still quite far. We're about 290. Is the FIFA Club World Cup simply a money grab? For teams that can't get enough revenue in, probably, yeah. Palmer, go away. That's bitch. Subs, you said? Zuta, why are you such a glorious human being? Why such a glorious human being? SUFC Blade has been gifted a sub. Painey, King Manak 41. Alex Velo, I'm going to pronounce it right to left, and 136Joe631. If you've been gifted a sub by the glorious man that is that a knock and run? Not quite. If you've been gifted a sub by Zuta, please say thank you in the chat to him, because that was phenomenal. Zuta, thank you, man. Really appreciate that, chap. And just for you, we'll give you a little fire.
Fire.
And 2 fires, just in case Lucas is still listening and hates the sound of his own voice.
Fire.
We had 3 goals in the game, Hoodwink. No way. So many goals. None again for the rest of the season. Thank you for not gifting to me, says Palmer. Blades, what was your message? Just got a new job with a big pay rise. Got to spread the dough. Zuta, congratulations on the new job with the pay rise. Gifted subs are even rigged. Palmer's now got a sub from the snake. So he can stop crying now, as he said. This is very sweet. Thank you, Snake. I really appreciate it. But yes, congrats to you, Zuta, on your pay rise from your new job. Thank you very much. It's a full team. Not even. What do? So on a fundamental level, subs help support the channel, because the cost of them, we as a channel take a cut of it, which I'm forever grateful for every sub we get, which allows us to continue to thanks for letting that message through, no problem, Snake. We continue to give back to the community and so on and so forth.
Flash of the week.
Vanity with the prime sub, thank you very much, chat. You also get ad-free viewing, which is also another big thing. People like as well, not being able to watch through ads. And one thing, the subs help keep the fence standing. But also, and one thing I keep meaning to do, and I'll probably do it more over the next couple of months, is to try and do some giveaways on here for subs. Because you guys are an imperative part of allowing Calvin and I to do what we do. So a big thank you to all of you. It means a lot. Choose one of Rory. Which number would you like on one of my teams? You can pick whichever club you want out of the 3, and you can pick whichever number you want. I think you need to update the sub goal. What should we update it to? Because 50 is like what I'd like to try and hit each month. 100. 100. I mean, if chat wants 100, we can change it to 100. Where is sub goal? 74. Oh, we can do 74. We can do 74. We're going to do 74. We'll do 74. Palmer can't even see, bro. Palmer's having a moment. Rory, 38 for the GOAT, Ryan, Gravum. Oh, yeah, we can do that. Well, I was a very one-sided game, Blades. Nuggets! With the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much, my man. We'll do another splash of the week just for that as well.
Splash of the week.
Even though now, by doing that, I'm probably going to get told, why not that for everyone else? I just felt like it. I'm not typing a +1 every time. You wanted 38 on the CDM. My starting CDM is Dinis. What was it? 38. 38. It's the ultimate sub bait. Yeah, let's just. I think we can do it quick. Let's do 75. It takes a bit while for it actually to update on the stream labels. Blades, we'll sort it out if you're still serious about me taking that club, by the way. I don't want to. 69 on the Duff Striker. Is 69 free? I feel like it might be taken, but if it's taken, I have to swap it. Nope, 69 is fine. Let's take 69 on the Duff Striker. Palmer! I don't even know what I've got the alert set for. You can barely see it says Palmer on there. Let me change that slightly upwards. Can I push that slightly upwards? When Dirk alerts, and push it upwards. It's a 1-1 I've not configured because it shouldn't be. Palmer, you man. Thank you, Palmer. 5 gifted subs. Planigul, SBTX, Udo Wolf, Stokey, and Cal CW. If you've been gifted a sub, say thank you. I just come to YouTube as well, Josh. Yeah, I don't know how you boys don't have more subs. Appreciate that. We YouTube only be something that we've done for the last couple of months, but the stuff we get from YouTube in terms of like the comments and the views is crazy. So, I love you guys. I love this community so much. He's paying my sub forward. So we have to update the goal now, don't we? But it's not updated. The label's not updated yet, according to me, anyway. So technically, when it updates on the stream, I'll update it. Go on, Palmer, son. Let's just chuck it on. I don't know when it's going to update. It might not ever update. If I put 8, would 80 would have been here? I don't even know. I don't even know. When membership donations on YouTube, I don't think we can even do that yet. We've not got enough. We've not hit any of the criteria for anything on YouTube yet. One of them is, Josh, you'll know because you're well over 1,000 subs and so on and so forth. On the SORS stuff anyway. I need to hit 500 subs on YouTube to even start doing membership stuff, but should be on 79. So we'll do 80 then. Okay, we'll do 80. I never knew it was even a thing, says Palmer. Right. Just before I don't really want to end the stream because I'm really enjoying this, but I want to show you this little site here, and this site is currently made by a member of the community. It's currently in a beta. He's doing a test for a season. Some of you, I think he forwarded the message in the MFL Discord and the Word Dirt Discord. It's like a handful of people that he's allowing to have a little bit of a test. A little bit of a test of this for a season. And basically, you can log in with your, how many subs for you to get your nipple. I'm not getting my nipples out on stream, Palmer. No chance. Feel like I really wanted to just say a number there. Oh no, hang on. Oh no, the chat in here is subbed with YouTube as well. Yeah. I think it's 500 for membership and 1,000 for monetization. And I think the watch hours we're nearly hitting, which is for the membership it's 500 subs and 30 videos in the last 90 days. 3 videos in the last 90 days, which we hit. And then by the time we hit 1,000 subs, if we ever hit it, hopefully we do, we will hit the public watch hours, I hope. Do you watch 48 Hours Crime Channel? I don't watch 48 Hours of Crime Channel on Twitch. On YouTube, sorry. His nips are every stream. Thank you for those who are subbing on YouTube, by the way. But this is a really nice website where, Malcolm J. I didn't want to say the creator just in case people bombarded him, but I'll say it anyway. You can go into your club and it will tell you that's your chance now. I'm not freeing the fucking nips, guys. You can see the training XP, the match XP, and he's saying that actually through using calculations within the white paper, if you click on a player, he'll be able to calculate sort of how much XP they'll earn through the season. So you can look at the projected and the actual. So you'll be able to see here's how much progression a player should get through like training and matches, and then here's how much they're actually getting. I've got to change my shirt though. Refront. The nips are in dev gel. Oh, chat. The Nips are in dev jail. I can't believe that's been said. Oh. How much MFL would that set you back? An hour. An hour. You just got a dog? Oh, I thought you just said you literally got a dog. I was like, what are you? Oh, there's so many confusing things. I've just pinned your choo-choo by accident, but I'm going to keep it there. Yeah, this is in beta access, unfortunately. And I think if it all goes well for Season 7, he'll open it up. But I thought it just worth showing, which is quite nice. But actually, I realised that all I have to do to see other people's clubs is just change a number at the top. So if anyone wants to see like how training XP and competitiveness will be for their club, let me know your club number and I'll type it in there. It's a bit cheeky, but I will. Victor, MFL Progress tech looks rather promising. It's very nice to have these kind of tools happening. Yeah, the builders within MFL are phenomenal. And because one thing I love is that MFL themselves really love seeing people build in the community as well. Like they're happy to lend you the API and you to build on top of MFL basically, which is great. So Aaron, I think it's one of your clubs, yeah? Selling MFL Progress screenshots for $5 per club. Oh god, I really shouldn't have. When nip reveal, I'm not. What was the next one? 907. I won't do this too quickly. Is that one of the Paris secret events? I could just see it now. Like, I don't know. Booking my ticket, you know, having to do like some speech or something like that. I don't know, whatever we've got to do, and then just and people go nips, 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 nips. 3-9. Also selling pics of that for $43. For $5, sorry. What's nipples in French? I bet it gets. Are there any French speakers in the chat and know what nipples is in French? There you go, Nathan. So you can see the trading XP. That's using the data from the white paper, and then the match XP because we know what sort of that is as well, because you can sort of extrapolate it from the white paper as well. Le Mamelo. Is that what it? What's the beers to nip ratio? Fucking hell. What's the beer nip to ratio? Beer to nip ratio? 1270 Penguin, and then I'll do the last one as you Paney. Just thought it'd be quite nice to show to get some hype for it, because he's still building it and developing it, and it's still in beta. He's even changed that little progress bit there, which I think is quite cool. I didn't skip you, Snake. Oh, 422. I will do 422. Don't worry. I didn't skip you, Snake. Skipped him. Let's do 422. Similar to beans to beers, but shout out 1270. You're a sneaky man, Penguin. Oh, have I missed so many people? Right, there's. I'll literally just fly through these. 1058. Who's the other one I didn't see? I saw one more. 3300. I got you, Paney. 3300. You guys can pause or clip or find it. I'm opening a screenshot. Penguin, what was that you've typed in there, fella? Ah, Azulu Nipsakutito. It's in French, actually. This is my first mention in the chat idea. But yeah, Azulu, thank you for the first time chat. And the fact your first time chat is you having to explain to us what nips are in in French. It's 972 we're after. And 3-2 to RD Roy, don't worry. How do we say free? Does that mean that, like, the Grand Tetons, the mountain range in Wyoming, is eventually called, like, translates, they were taking it from literal, a combination of English and French to means the Grand Nipples. So we've got a Grand Nipple mountain range. I'm never going to see that mountain range in any other light now. I started again just to see if tactics change anything, but message me when you want. I'll be in contact, Blades. I'll be in touch. Right. Let's chime back to main screen. Not main screen, but you know. Your fella thinks your mountain's in the bedroom. I saw one. It was your bird puts a galaxy bar underneath a pillow and says she's guardian of the galaxy. We don't actually have a cool way of saying free the nips. You don't have a cool. Oh wow. Penref. Good thing Nep's not here. Well, if he is, he's gonna ask for Penref. Might ask for royalties on that. Maybe if he's lurking, he just pops up and says, "I want my money." Who in chat is actually going to the meetup? I was going to say me, but I'm not chat. I am person. Oh, sorry, people from the. Hang on, let me pause this. I didn't look at YouTube chat. 3757. Don't worry, I got you covered, Josh. Oh yeah, Les, he's got number 9, hasn't he? Josh, what are your top 2 doing, fella? They're going to be a bit hooning. What's the overall? 62 and 67. Is this Spark? 541. Giving me Brandt vibes. If you know, you know. What, Julian Brandt. Yo, Kobe, that's very nice. Nice match, nice training. 80% competitive. Cooking. Right, back to that game. It's the only weekend you like up my Stokey, no. I would really like to, but as a student, no, yeah, that's fair enough. Imitating Jimbo now while I'm on the fence. This will be a goal. Oh, maybe not. I'm going to snooze the ads. Snoozing it for another 6 minutes. I don't get the joke, but as you said, I imagine it's a crap one. Oh, you weren't here, basically just me saying I'm always on the fence about everything. No, 90% XP is not concerning. It's when, like, say your match XP is at like 60, 50%. And you're sort of like, well, 90 XP for a player on a season's fine. And I think that's basically taking like 6.5 across the season, I think. So that's what he's saying. If you get better than no problems. If you get better than 6.5 match range across the season, then obviously you get a bonus. Obviously you get low that you can get a penalty, but Brandy, my problem with my team seems to be scoring goals. That's usually a good keeping error. To be fair, it just got smacked. Good XG, terrible conversion. Maybe have a look at your shooting stats, your strikers, or have you got either long shots turned on? Sometimes that can like accumulate quite a bit of. Oh, Jack Work the Space has a very good meme on Brad. I think I have seen that very clip. The pen ref shouts give me those vibes. Maybe I'll have to put Jack on it. Maybe I'll ask for royalties though. Who was I replying to then? Yeah, have you got long shots on? Got to shoot less often, but long shots on for one mid. Interesting. Julian Brandt. The amount of asterisks on that message. An asterisk is just a little star. You know, worms are decent. Worms are decent, Blades. Learn English. I don't even know if I really helped. I just had like the star symbols. Curtis. Oh, I used to own this guy. What the fuck? I used to own him. Bought him for $23. Sell for 43. Stonks. 2.5 months. Stonks. And now he got over 73. Nice. Do you even English? I had to. I struggle with English at most days. Nuggets. Yo, Rare, what's good, my man? Good to see you. Anyone got a centre back they have spare to loan to Stone? Or that rhymes, loan to Stone. Can you two boys keep the fighting talk, the little toothpick talk out of the stream? Gonna get wrecked by Jimbo's team. You got a friendly going, have you? Right, we'll watch one more friendly, and then I'm gonna have to call it a night here, folks. I'm all ready for the season. I was until I started this stream, and then it started off quite badly from a friendly point of view, and it's improved as the games have gone on. But I would say, for the most part, I am ready. How about you, Rare? What are you ready for the season? People ask who's better at Palmer and Snake. Just enjoy him, man. Should we just do a poll in chat? Who does everyone prefer, Palmer or Snake? Or we'll do who would win in a fight. Who would win in a fight, Palmer or the Snake? I think this is a fair We'll give you 3 minutes. Who would win a fight between Palmer and the Snake? There you go. Just a classic vote. I'm 6 foot and 3 inches. Is that height and cock measurement? 2 different measurements. You beat me to it. Can we add it on the fence option? Oh, I missed it. No, I'll have to get that in for next time. On the fence. Freedom measurements. Well, only 5 of you voted so far, and it's an 80% swing to Palmer. The lineups took forever, but you've made it. That's the main thing. Less than 48 hours to go, folks. Oh, it's a draw. It's a draw. You've got 2 minutes left, and it's 50-50. The Snake is multi-accounting. He's just gonna gift a few subs, buy some votes. Buy some votes. Oh no. Five, 6, take that. This is like those memes where like, there's a football result and it's 1-0, and then someone just tweets like, we won 4-1. You know, Penaldo goal, Greta Thunberg offside, 90 plus seconds. You know, Josh Block fry by 3-1, 90 plus 5 or something like that. Palmer versus Snake. I think if they both go to true, she has been kidnapped. How dare you? How dare you make Greta Thunberg jokes? How dare you? How dare you? We've been... What? Can I pause that there? Can we pause this and just appreciate how many players are on the goal line here by any chance? Like, how many players are on the line in this goal? Ball comes in. Near enough 10 players in the 6-yard box.
fire.
What is going on? This fight will end up with us rolling around in the rain. Who would win a fight? Ended 6-all. Open up friendlies for everyone and play the Predators. Oh, I said I'd make this my last game, but we'll do one more. I was adding progress, by the way, folks, for those of you who aren't subbed. Just say, kickoff glitch. Get out of here with your kickoff glitch. Not today, folks. Guess that means a rematch in Dubai. The perfect fence sitting finish. Turns out we're on the fence. Yeah, you guys are on the fence. Maybe we just really just scream of an on the fence community. What are some more like on the fence debates that we can have? I was going to say Ronaldo or Messi, but I think that's pretty one-sided. Not really on the fence. Keeper should be catching that. But who am I to judge? Still got Palmer's little choo-choo message at the top. Having an opinion is so outdated, it is. And to be fair, in today's society, you can't have an opinion because you'll just offend someone, so I think it's better to sit on the fence. Half time. Right, I'm off to bed. Good night, all. Good night, Palmer. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for the 5 gifted subs as well, chat. Really appreciate that. And good luck for Wednesday, of course. Jimbo with the woke nonsense. Can you not see the green bricked wall behind me? I actually want to go to Paris now and see if I could take Palmer in a fight. We've got a boxing ring ready for the fight. And you're gonna you can. He looked well offside, but oh well. You can wager, but you have to put your MFL players on the line. If any of you used to bet on CS:GO back in the day, CS Lounge, CS:GO Lounge, we're just gonna do that. MFL Lounge. Put your players up, give you some odds, get more players back if you win. 100 snakes or 1 Palmer. So you comparing oh dear. Bosman's. Should look at Bosman's stats. Has he got decent stats? Oh, they're quite nice, aren't they? Yeah. 6'4". Snake, would you say you look like this player card right here? Oh, red cards, Eureka. Get to football. I don't. Okay. We're basically going to play Guess Who with all the player cards. Do you look like this person? No. Right. Put the card down. Do you like him? No. Put the card down. First official MFL face scan. Oh, this is a beautiful play. Oh, keeper's had an absolute... No, he's done well there. Hair looks similar to yours. So a hairline that's borderline in the trenches. Is that my Eureka? I've honestly, my head, it is. Sorry, my head's in space today, Aaron. First time chat from my father gone. If you haven't ate today, fast with me for 1 days, only drink water. I'm on the fence by that, to be fair. I quite like eating. Might have some crunchy nut after the stream. Fuck your fence. And for that, Snake, I'm not playing your team after this. Right. GG's, and it looks like it might be a 2-1. Snake, you're going to be the last game I play, and then I'm going to call it a night because I do need to get some sleep. Because good night, guys. Love your stream as always. Well, thank you for tuning in, Aaron. Thank you. Love seeing you in the streams as always. I forgot how I even do this. Do I have to go down here? Accept all matches. When is the info for the meetup? I have no clue. If I could tell you, I'd love to. Got an exam tomorrow. I don't give a shit if you got an exam. I've got work. What was the team we're playing? Predators. I would love to give you an answer to their rare, but I actually don't know. I'm hoping it will be this week or next week. Have I spelled Predators right? Oh, there we go. Not with the Wyverns. So I've just changed the... you piece of pish, man. It's not acceptable matches anyway. It's you bozo. Oh, you want to go iron? Maps don't draw themselves. Certainly do not. Who did you say? You said open up friendlies for everyone and play the Predators. Literally what you put. So you want me to play against the bronze team or the iron team? Which one do you want? Iron, okay. Predators. Not gonna need to be up at 4 a.m. Right, last game, folks. And then I'm going to round things off because you really want to... One, need to get some sleep. 2, you got to go through the exam, Snake. And 3, you want to hear the Champions League music. You got Richie up top. Why do I recognise this guy as well? Oh, because I played him last season, that's why. Oh, because I played him last season. I can't believe it. Oh, I'm panicking. Why are you panicking? I'm going to lose my job. He puts 2 past you. Good luck, Snake. Oh, he puts 2 past you last season. Yeah, he probably did. Because I remember there was that one game I had to rotate against you on a Friday, wasn't it? Because I had a cup game the next day, so I rotated into it. And I think you walked me like 3-0 or something, wasn't it? Oh, just got an alert on my watch. Bitcoin abnormal volatility alert. Lovely jubbly. Yee. I can't believe you and Palmer are going to fight. I absolutely can't wait for it. Can you make sure we stream it, please? I want to see this fight live and direct. As AJ Tracy would say. Okay, match is dead. Are you doing a stream for the first game of the season? Yes, sir. Wednesday we're doing a watch-along, as always. Wednesday will be a watch-along. Well, Palmer can come to you then, Snake. He'll interrupt your exam. Not, even though you won't have one on a Saturday, but still. Get Fat Nugget as a referee. Ah, Neves. Yeah, get stopped. You fraud. Doesn't want to go to Germany. Yeah. Das ist nicht so gut. Palmer ist eine schwule Kartoffel. Another even makes grammatical sense, but it might do in my head. The fact you said ha ha kind of I learned a little bit of German. I thought, but what's like a really random insult that only people from Germany would understand? Oh, I'll just say that. Did it kind of make grammatical sense? It was perfect. Perfect. Prima danke. I called him I called him something else in front of the bread potato as well. I called him a gay potato. Although I'll probably get cancelled for saying that. But it's Palmer. Where'd your snake now, Snake? In the mud. In the mud. You can give club away then, or like next season, the season patch up, it works better for you. DM to back to me, play. DM to back to me roulette now to get my money back. Is there actually anything wrong with being a gay potato, though? Depends if you're part of the Toy Story plotline or not. Gonna play roulette. Is this how you just sum up your money, Blaze? You just buy a diamond club, gonna farm some MFL, and then just go into roulette? Straight to the engine feedback channel. That was that. We've genuinely played 10 games, 11 games today. 4 of which could probably go to channel feedback, engine feedback. Sorry. Ye lol, won money on roulette. Blade, what do you do for a job? You don't mind me asking. It's when you say you actually work at a casino. I'm gonna go play roulette. I'm the one who spins the ball. Perez. You know what this game is now to me? Snake in the oh my word, that free kick. Snake in the presser after the game. It can't get any worse than this, can it, Snake? It can. It can. Security. Nothing is safe. Nothing be safe with this guy. Security, aka watch streams and gamble online. Yeah, do you work night shifts, Blaze? If you do, can you tell me what you look after? And does it hold a lot of money like a bank? Because we'll make sure that when I stream, everyone go rob it. You do night shifts. How's night shift? Yeah, it was all right. Yeah. We had a break-in last night. Well, yeah. No, I was just watching the stream and Technically, all potatoes asexual as they all reproduce from one tube of potato. It literally the new Diamond Heist. This is good. Gives me footage to see what I need to do better to smack you during the season. Yeah, I should be really calming down, but I've got to be humble here. I've got to not be humble here, because this is a drossing. This is absolutely this could be loaded up to the hub. Can I take my money back off Snake? I don't know when we play. To be fair, when I work from home, I just sit on NFL spamming friendlies. Unbelievable. Classic Suffolk behaviour. We'll have a look when we play Snake after this. I feel like I've actually whitewashed you. You've been washed. Even at work I spam friendlies. I do that from the office. June the 18th. When's June the 18th? Oh, it's a Wednesday. Bosh. We'll be there. We will be there. Can we make it a 4th? Of course we fucking can. Oh, at the crossbar. Right. The Eshbar Charles have won. And with that, I'll come back to the main chat. And I think I've binned the chat somehow. I've somehow managed to change the chat too much. It's only this tiny, small little beaver here, which I'm horrendous for. But anyway. Work hard, play friendlies. Rare, what's your team? We're going to do it now, or we can do it on Wednesday. I was going to say, Zuta, you're working hard in the office playing friendlies, and you get a new job and a pay rise. I think we need to learn off you. Right, let's quickly do one more game. We are making this the final game now. Against Rare FC. I need to actually play my usual setup here, which I actually haven't got the full 1-2-1-2 preset, so I'm actually kind of in the fucking mud here. Drods, Denise. Oh, shit. Sock, Vukotic, Ida. Where is Vogrin? There we go. And stick it on Socrates. Nuggets. You're a menace. You're actually a menace. Rare FC. Oh my god, how many rares have you got, brother? The bronze one. Got it. Ron, John, if you've gone, then thank you for tuning in. It's fun stream today. Good job, everyone. Good job, everyone, yeah. Professional troll. 23 clubs. Bro, I'm playing against 2 legendaries. I'm going to get cooked. This man just wants to see me suffer before I go to bed. He wants the last thing that I see before bed is Elvis, Urbanchich, and Greg Hansen keeping a clean sheet and slotting by me. I can't go off on a loss. Can't go off on a loss. We'll always win. Ron John's still here. What a perfect man. I still got some tea left. Yes. Some nice cold chamomile and honey tea. Absolute fraudulent behaviour. So the right dregs at the bottom as well. Be pissing all night. Still here running friendlies. Well, if anyone wants to run friendlies and be transparent with what they've found out about my clubs, then please do help out a fellow MFL manager, because I'll need it. I'll need it. "20 minutes in, and we're not seeing much. This will be the last pre-season that probably the Wyverns play. I thought you were just running farm teams. How dare you accuse me of running farm teams? I run teams on the fence. None of mine are farm teams. To be a farm team, you have to get relegated, surely? What the fuck is going on there? To run a farm team, you have to get relegated, surely, right? I ain't been relegated as a manager yet. Touch wood. I've not been relegated. Book the Paris hotel. No going back yet. No going back now. Love that from you, Zuta. But you need to make sure you book travel to get there as well. That usually helps. Snake, I'm not having this. This is the anger that fuels me to beat your team, Snake. Runs teams to relegation and saves at last minute. Bronze heist. Maybe it's all part of the plan. Second, third from bottom projections. People feel bad for me. Give me a nice cheap loan. Stay up. Profit. Haven't done a single test in this engine. Yeah, you're probably well, you're doing all right so far, but I think you probably should still be beating me with the caliber team you've got. Not even sure if I'm going by plane or train. We'll have to see. I'm going by train. Everyone play it. Nuggets, be quiet. I'm not having this. This slander will not be tolerated. I will forward your messages to MFL as discriminative and report them as abuse, digital abuse, and I will, off the back of that information, request MFL, specifically Yax and Quinton, to sabotage your matches for the first half of the season till you come begging on stream to not call me a fraud. Exactly. How'd you like them apples, Nuggets? How'd you like them apples? I'm getting the train to Paris. The sub train, baby. Choo choo. Get fucked, mate. You can't shoot for shit, pal. Right, this game is a load of nothing. It is. But I can't leave on a loss, even though I might have to. We should have ended on the high. But Rare decided that at 11:15 on a Monday night in the UK, he wanted to have his first testing match of the season, which I'm obliged to give to him because Rare is actually a nice human being. Played actually a lot cheaper than I'm at the other side of the country, true. A party bus to bloody Paris. One of my uni mates who lives in the Isle of Man, I don't know if they own it anymore, but they used to own a taxi service, and they were the first company in the Isle of Man to bring a party bus to the island. And it's like proper like 25 years old party bus. It's so funny. Fucking fuck off, you Ford Transit, massive van. It's just got like a karaoke machine inside. When Dublin meet up, when Bosco allows us to stay at his pub, go on, get it in, boys. Oh, you fuckers. I reckon we could do a meet up in Dublin. Oh no, not like this. Imagine that just trickles in. When Suffolk meet up, I'm not going to Suffolk, mate. I'm not going to Ipswich. When Dirk tour. You just want to see Calvert's hair. Well, this was the game of the century. This was the highlight of the whole game. I'll sort some discounted Guinness tour. Well, there we go. We're sorted. We're going to go to the Guinness tour. We're going to go to Bosco's bar, many bars. I think many people in the community actually own bars in Dublin, so I think we're going to be good for drinking for the rest of the time we're there. Go to casino. Blade can give us a rundown on how to be a security guard. Can't go anywhere too windy, will blow Calvert's hair off, true. And we'll have to make sure security, Blades will be there to make sure that Calvert's impersonator will not be allowed within the group. We've actually got this figured out. Security is number one priority. I think we've got a proper agenda here. I think we can get an agenda out ASAP. Let's make it happen. Dublin. And everyone's got a specific role to play. But no, nevertheless, folks, I want to give a huge thank you to all of you who tuned in today. It was a very, very fun stream. I really, really enjoyed this. I want to give a particular huge shout out to all of you who have subbed or gifted subs today. I will run through your names because I always like to, and I think you deserve that recognition. Matthew, Jess97, Nuggets with the 5 gifted, Noisy, Zootech with the 5 gifted, Snake with the gifter, Palmer, Vanity, Nuggets with the sub himself, and then Palm with the 5 gifted. You all know who you are. You're phenomenal people. Thank you for your constant support with the podcast. It really, really means a lot. Free capital. Think Capital One. We're going to wrap up there. Make sure your tactics and your set pieces and your captains are all in place for Wednesday. I'll remind you all on Discord and Twitter anyway. Wender Cups, sorry for the inconvenience with them, but they start group stage on Wednesday, knockouts on Thursday. There's only one game it rolls over into the season. And ultimately, folks, have a tremendous rest of your Monday and enjoy the rest of your week. And we'll see you on Wednesday for the first watch along. Champions League music to end off this stream when the Champions League music ends. So will we. Thank you to all of you who've tuned in, especially you on YouTube. I know you're still watching after I managed to figure it out. Let's hit it. Sweet dreams, hooders. Until next time, where I have a nice new background with a picture of a fence in the background. On the fence, Jimbo. Fight for this post-Champions League quiz. Good night, everyone. On the fence, MFC.